Hello and welcome to Experiencing Love. I'm your host, Philip Jocks, and I'm so glad that you're here. I feel as though I want to bring up a bit of an insecurity that I've been having recently. This insecurity, it has to do with this show and recording and posting every single day. It's one I feel as though I need to stomach down whenever it does come up. I guess to put it plainly, I sometimes feel a bit insecure about knowing my place, knowing what I'm doing on these platforms. What is my role? What am I meant to do? There's this blurred line between opinion and fact that has to do with the fact that there are many podcasts out there. There's many talking form videos. I think the opinion comes from whether or not you think that it's too saturated. From a business perspective, from maybe even a financial perspective, I would agree that this industry, this method, this mode is very saturated. There's much less financial incentive to do something like this, mainly because the barrier of entry is higher than it's been before. You really have to work hard to stand out in order to maintain a level of success, or at least a base level of income. Where I disagree about the saturation comes from my thoughts about the messages of these podcasts. And yes, there are a lot of people out there making videos, recording episodes, yet I find each of those episodes, each of those perspectives as valuable. And I'm really grateful that there's so many people out there sharing what they believe. They may not be the same beliefs that I hold. And not every show has hundreds, thousands, even millions of active listeners. It may be that a show only has 1 to 10 people, but it's the fact that those people connect with that show and that message. And maybe they only hear those messages because that creator keeps creating in this saturated environment. I guess that's just what I tell myself and what keeps me going, keeps me recording. It's because although it's so saturated, although there's so many other creators out there, I do still believe that I have my own message. I have my own way of sharing and conveying my truths to the world that some people at some point in time will need to hear. What often keeps me going are the close relationships in my life. They are my direct feedback. And when I'm able to connect with my closest friends and family and they share with me what they're going through, they share with me their challenges, and they look to me for advice or support, it reminds me that there is someone out there, there are people out there that need what I have to offer. It's for those people, no matter how many of them there are, that I can't give up, that I can't stop. The insecurities only pop up when I'm afraid, when I'm feeling doubtful, when I haven't done what I wanted to do and I haven't lived up to who I want to be. And overall, I'm just beating myself up. I find myself often beating myself up by being insecure and then further beating myself up for being insecure. It's a vicious cycle, one that takes a lot of strength and support to consistently stay out of it, to consistently be above it. So while there are times that I may be insecure, I know that those times don't last forever, and that in this super crazy world, super crazy universe that is the internet, I know I'll find my way eventually. In all fairness, I've only been doing this for 5.5 months now. It hasn't been that long. When I see the people who are big now, well, I see that they've been doing this for 5, 10, sometimes even 15 years, if not longer. Yeah, some people become overnight successes, but I also find that in those cases it's more of a trend. And whether or not they stay in the spotlight, well, that really does depend on if they have what it takes. Some people get lucky, they get the shortcut, but who they are will decide if they stay there, if they stay on top, or the proverbial top, I guess. I asked myself right before recording, what is it that I really need right now? What do I need not just right now, but what did I need today? What did I need yesterday? What do I need this week? And I realized that one thing that I've been doing to myself is holding myself back from things that I want to do, usually based out of some fear. One thing I've wanted more than many other things for the past couple months now is to return to rock climbing. I used to love rock climbing, and the reason I stopped was for financial reasons. I rationalized with myself saying it was the smarter choice to step away. And what I see now is that it was a fear of my finances that convinced me to stop going. I was getting so much out of it. I was getting exercise, I was getting connection, I was getting laughter, joy, happiness. I met so many people, so many good friends, and I miss seeing those people. So one thing I really need is to stop holding myself back, because no matter what I'm going through now and no matter what I'm afraid of, well, I could lose it all tomorrow. God forbid, I could lose my life tomorrow. And if that happens, then what would I have really lost by having gone rock climbing these past 2 months? And if I just shift that time period just a little bit, and if I'm to die in 2 months from now, what would really change if I decide to go rock climbing for these next 2 months? The point is, I don't know where my life is going. I don't know where I'll be in a year from now, in 5 years from now. I don't know where I'll be for the rest of my life. And I'm getting tired of holding myself back from the life that I want to live. I've been playing really small. I've been insecure. It's time for me to go back and play big. I used to play on such a high level at the beginning of this year. I had dreams. I had plans. I was taking action. And even though those actions may not have been returning the results that I was looking for, I was taking action. These last few weeks have been mediocre at best. Mediocre simply because I haven't been taking action out of love. I've been avoiding action out of fear. And it's just taken me this long to admit that. And this isn't me beating myself up. This is me being honest. This is me shedding light on the truth. Because at the same time that I say all these things, I'm giving myself compassion. I'm showing myself some love and some understanding. I see now that I've been holding myself back, and I know I can't change the past, so I don't hold that against myself. I have no regrets. I did what I felt like I had to. As I truly like to believe, I was doing the best that I could with the resources that I had. And now, one of the resources that I've gained is experience. I've experienced the last 2 months, and with these new resources, I can make a different choice. I could go down a different path. I could make a different decision. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get back my fire. I'm going to light that spark inside of my soul that's been waiting, dormant, but never put out. Maybe it's just been a little bit quieter lately. It's time to come back. It's time to wake up, be alive, have fun, because who knows when all of this will end. And I know that at my end, I'm going to look back at all of my favorite times, not the times that I was playing it safe, the times when I do something crazy, I surprise myself and the people around me, times when I make jokes to see smiles on other people's faces. I'm doing this not just for me, but for everybody that I'm meant to help, for everybody that I'm meant to meet and support, and everybody that I'm meant to touch their souls, however that may look. And I hope as I get there, you stay with me and you join me. I really appreciate you, and I wish you a beautiful rest of your day, rest of your night. Remember to always fill up with the love, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I love you.